Hey, it's Dan, and welcome back to Unified Gaming. Now today we are on the magicka Sorcerer, and I'm really looking forward to just seeing how it feels. It's been a few weeks, and yeah, is it any good? So we're going to jump on that for a bit, do some Battlegrounds, maybe some Cyrodiil, depending on how we get on, and then switch to maybe the Nightblade or the Sorcerer, or switch over to EU and have all the classes there. But yeah, if you get any questions, obviously leave a comment and I'll do my best to reply. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how this goes. And for those people that are not in my Discord, there is a Discord which I will link in a moment. I'm just going to put a post there for everybody who can see the stream should they wish. So yeah, if you want to join the Discord and stay up to date and stuff, you can there, you can ask questions. I do my best to answer. We've got a range of classes, loads of people in there, like 700 plus people, so there's a lot of people in there that can help. But for the Sorcerer, I got asked a few times, what are we doing? You're at Sage. We are using the build from last time, so the Oakensaw Sulk, Willpower, Chokeathorn, Alfiq, Trainee, and Oakensaw. So just to kind of see how does it fare. I've used it a few times, and yeah, the hope is that this still works relatively effectively, and it gives people who want a bit more of an easier playstyle just a bit of kind of flexibility with less skills but being able to kill stuff. So yeah. I hear update 35 is due to hit consoles next week, which is that's going to be fun. And I say that like that because I don't know if you've seen, I've got a ring down here somewhere. This is ridiculous. This is so stupid as a set. So yeah, enjoy that. That is like insane. We are a vampire, by the way, stage 3. So that's pretty much the build like in what we're doing over here. But yeah, you're right, Joey. Joey and Des. And I will make a poll to see what people want to use next. Yeah, there's a poll up as well to see what class we're going to jump on next. Well, we're on deathmatch, so we should get a good few kills on this. Oh, it's just Joey. No, that's fine. Well, anyway, I hope you're okay, Joey. Filthy DKs. They're everywhere. Oh, the seeds up on. I got an assist for that somehow. Hop. Yeah, streak is so good. Oh, double frag proc. Oh, let's pop in here. Streak away, please. No. Oh, I fell. You're excited to get the patch for next on PS4, sorry. You want a gank blade? Yeah, gank blades are really fun. Look at that full damage. 10k, oof. Esplessa's like, DK, go on DK. Look, I've done a poll, and how many DKs on this match? 1, 2. There's only 2. That's pretty low, actually. Silly Templar. That's Bethesda's like, what? That green group is proper sticking together though, aren't they? Oh, jeez, I got hit with that execute as a street. Good look at his blade, though it was. Suppose it's going broken class Sulk. Sulk isn't a broken class. I think Sulk is... Sorcerer is one of those classes that it's very good in squishy metas, but very bad in tanky metas. And obviously we're in quite a tanky meta at the moment. There's a nightblade about somewhere there. You're hitting 10k spam balls. 3,200 Splezza, that's what my spam ball hits for. It's 13k assassin wheel, 6k ink cap. Oh. That green team really sit together. We need to get that Templar. Where's that Templar? The Nightblade rolled too much, so I won't be able to finish him off. There's a Templar. So you have to just block and kind of hope you don't get hit with the gank. No, 5k. Yeah, if I was hitting a 10k spammer ball, I'd be very, very pleased. Yeah, I don't think Sulk's been nerfed massively. I still think it's a decent class. Just the problem is when there's a tanky meta, it can't really get kills on people easy. I was going to go up the hill, got to hit the DK leap. No. There, where's that Templar? There he is. How much healing is he doing? Yeah, 300k healing. Look at the leap. How much that leap? Oh, Joey's going. If anything, DK's a carry class. I think it's and there's no disrespect to anybody. I think when you play a specific class, anything that kills you is considered OP. If you play just Templar, Nightblades are OP because they kill you a lot. But if you look at that guy's burst still. The roll cloak is really even after dark convergence nerf. Yeah, you don't die, mate. There you go. 10 to 5. Joey said he's been to Zerg with his DK and still wiped. I think every class is strong when you play that class. You don't realise how good or bad other classes are. It's just that some classes are stronger than others. And that's kind of the reality of the patch. Looking at the poll, we'll do one more on Assault, but at the moment people say melee nightblade. So there are some options. We'll do one more, as I said, and then go from there. Bethesda's got lol. Now DK is really good. I know he will main it. I think Joey's going is to playstyle too, and I think Joey has some point with that. Like, lots of classes have a unique feel, if that makes sense. Like DK is kind of a predominantly melee based class. Sorcerers are predominantly ranged. I think that's kind of, you have that, but when you kind of objectively look at burst skills, you compare burst skills, you compare spammables, you compare burst skills, some classes just have things that are significantly stronger. Like coagulating blood is probably the biggest heal in the game. Which, and I kind of get it, like if you're on a class that needs to be in melee, you need to be able to heal quick. But the issue is it's so cheap for how much healing it gives you. So yeah, I think like the playstyle is a big factor, but it's really hard to kind of... You can get a lot of the similar playstyles just by changing skills, especially for stamina builds. This player is going, he can't find a good DK build. Anything that basically has whip on it is pretty solid with coagulating blood. How many nightblades are in there? Feels like there's a lot of nightblades in there. Oh, he's on a gango. He absolutely messed up, didn't he? I hate that annoying. When they're stunned, you can't damage them with cloak, with streak. Sorry. This player's going broken sulk. I think Splezza plays more as a mag DK. Yeah, that trap was really annoying. I've got the bleed on me again. Put the curse on the little sphere. Gonna follow me? Oh, the meteor beam was nice. The beam 7k. Yeah, I think whip is very nice. Dizzy whip is a nice combo. That's really, really tasty. Where's that temp? There. That's a different one. So we're just moving up here. There's a bit of fighting over there. Let's get back into the fighting. Is that dizzy whip? They're literally just sitting there. If someone's using that Defiler set, it's not that great for ganking. Yeah, so Splezza's going like, you got like 10k spammables and you can really see it's not. I thought he was going to go into his cloak. Did that leap hit me from over there? Shriek is very good though to get away from that kind of stuff. Oh, Max looks great fun. You just have to be very reaction based. Oh, I went to go for the execute. Oh, that's him dead. So I think in Magsook you just have to play well. The problem is it's not like the old Magsook where you can tank like 10 people with just shields. Oh, that's someone had to Persian him. So he's focusing way too much spam and executes. Look at this hit, like self-healing though, it's absolutely disgusting. Even we've talked to Barrage up, dude. That was nice. That's a really nice combo. The double frag is glorious if you get that off. Joey saying he misses playing Sulk. Someone hit me with a meteor. Oh yeah, Rinkura going to glass is good because you make it good with skill, but otherwise it's dog crap. It's true for every class. Like any class can be played well with a good player, but I think when you look at them, and it's hard to say objectively because people always have their own likes or dislikes, but some classes just are easier to get kills on. Our cloak spam is really irritating. They tried ganking me then. But yeah, I think it is, some classes just are worse than others. Avenue Demise. That's such a bad set. Like so easy to avoid. That nightblade. Really wanting to. And just honestly, like just spam him. Bombard, I think it is. Well, that's unfortunate. Streak to that rock twice. Ah, talk to Barrage got me. Managed to survive a bit. I reckon that Gucci or Gucci Rain, whoever pronounce it, DK or not, DK. Is he a DK? Yeah, he's a DK. So Rinkura is going, why don't I use Engine Guardian? I don't have it on PCNA. That's literally why. Otherwise, it would be all over that. Oh, got a bit of lag here. Oh, really? Oh. A little bashing at the end. So looking at the poll, it's keep on assault or melee nightblade. It's 50-50. So if there's a class you'd prefer, then obviously do take part in the poll. Oh, he left. I was going to see if I could kneel pray whilst he was doing the meditate. There we go. Yeah, at the moment we're winning back a fair chunk. Bye bye. Hop. Yeah, the burst on the Sulk is really good if you can land it, and it's if it lands. But if it doesn't, it's garbage. Yeah, 92. Fair bit. That DK though, 19 kills, 3 deaths, 1.5 million damage. The poll says keep on Sulk, which I'm happy to do so. And this is deliberately a 1 bar build, so it's quite easy to use. We can make it 2 bar in a moment. So I'll put that in a poll. Should we switch it to 2 bar or not? So there's a poll. I'm just curious, what kind of mag Sulk are you wanting to see? So if there's like a real strong preference, to say so. And then whilst then I'll get the gear, just like the skills ready. Once we decide. Yeah, Vigor's mad. Look at that. Like, I don't even have high stats, and it's really, really high. So. Yeah, I'm just gonna open the door. It's be 1 sec. Okay, so it's legit tied 3 ways. So for all your kind of classic Sulk, people normally run shields. And the sets we're using are pretty similar to what we would use, like Ancient Grace, Crafty Alphique, Engine Guardian is kind of what you'd run. That's kind of like the go-to mag Sulk build. You can change Crafty to like Necro if you use pets. Just checking I got my passes in. I sometimes forget because I change builds a lot. I think they're mostly in. That'd be useful. Yeah, we're an Imperial on this, by the way, for people curious. And that's because I made this into a tank for PvE, so yeah. Splezza, he's a little bit sad that we're not on TK. Sorry, the cat came in. You got a PvE tank and not run an engine. Yeah, unfortunately, I just had other things to do, like level other classes. So yeah, that's why I haven't red bid. That burst still, absolutely disgusting that is. That nightblade is like proper loving me, isn't he? Well, I think the nightblade's trying to get me, isn't he? They like really love me, don't they? Oh, he can be soloed. They're trying to get some magicka back. Oh, I got locked in the heavy attack. That's really annoying, that is. When that happens. Oh my goodness. That dual beam, well, I'm surprised they'd not die to that. I don't know why people like to think you can just spam spammals without being bashed. But I want to try to get that relic. It's this guy here. He's like uber tanky. He's really tanky, that guy. Oh yeah, Red's right with the having a tank. The Qs are like non-existent, which is great. I don't know why the guy's using snipe. I literally could not block through two beams. Oh, his beams, he's got Radiant Glory, so it heals him. A DK, Spencer's going, at least with his DK, he can get corrosive up on a 1-bar build. I just think corrosive is ridiculous as an ult. I don't think it's hard to use tank skills. I just think one bar builds are also quite viable. Oh, he's got his mates there now, is he? He literally run away. Oh, that deserves a good old teabag there, that does. If he only had mines. I know, I really was thinking that. I don't know why they gave Resolve to Vigor though. That minor Resolve, that's just silly. Oh, I'm trying to teabag him. Let me teabag him. Did anyone follow this way? There's a big burst on him, big rally there. Yeah, the streak is so good to get around. I wonder if he's trying to get his green relic. You might notice I'm waiting for my ult to get up. Oh, that's a graveyard. Plans on using serpents. I haven't got serpents yet because I haven't tried farming it, in all honesty. It was 1,000,000 damage. That purple team, we need to go down that end to go and get the relic from there. That was a good bash by him. But you know, he did a good bash there to stop me doing my frag spam. All those statuses like this, that's disgusting, that is. But yeah, and I see weapons I might use. Who's that werewolf? That werewolf is well tanky. Mara's have been good for those. So I haven't jumped on the Mara's bandwagon because it is just really, really strong. Apparently they just are going to go and reduce the heal by 50%, which is still an issue. Oh, I went for the frag roll anyway, got him though. Did you see the heavy attack overload? That was nice. Yeah, the heavy attack overload was pretty good. Yeah, 50% heal reduction isn't high enough. 1.3 million damage. The poll says keep on the 1 bar sulk, but quite a few people say 2 bar mag sulk. But yeah, I think Rakuro's right in the sense that you don't just nerf this set by a specific amount if the issue is the cooldown, nothing to do with the heal itself. Even if they just put a 1 second cooldown, that would fix it by loads, because it's only 1,000 health a second rather than 4, 5, 6, 7,000 health a second in many cases, which is obviously an issue. So I'll put a poll up and see what people want to do. And yeah, if you have a strong preference, do say so. Yeah, our BG is ready. Koro is going, Source never listens. Yeah, no worries, mate. It's like Nightblade for the win. Nightblade is very fun to play. I kind of see like Nightblade and Sulk as very, they're very reaction-based classes. So you have to kind of react fast to do well on them. Sorcerer especially, because you don't have cloak. Oh, if you haven't done so, by the way, I do have a Discord which people are welcome to join. There I've obviously put like tips and stuff, and you've got questions you can ask there, and they'll be answered a bit quicker. And obviously if you do like what I do, like, do make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss out on the videos and stuff coming out. I've got the new snipers all done, which I'm really looking forward to showing. The details are on Patreon already. So this is domination. Let's see. Okay. So I know there's a few up there. 2 DKs, one with sea serpents. So he's gonna be a bit slow. So I know that I don't have the survivability against 2 DKs. Oh, he's dead. Is it corrosive up he has? You're not doing that stuff against me, mate. Oh, he top chased me. Oh, I forgot to heal. How much did that whip? That was a big whip at the end. Yeah, 7k. Felt like a big whip. How many DKs were in this match? The 5 DKs. Yeah, 5 Dragon Knights. The whole green team is Dragon Knight. So cut the middle bit. Then pop down? Nah. Yeah, DK is definitely a strong classer. You block heal like that, by the way. Nightblade went and ganked me. 7k surprise attack with a Warden blade. Splaz is going 1 bar DK. DK is just strong. is up there. But DK is just a strong class all round. But just like innately tanky, and they also hit very hard with big burst heal. So if you make a mistake, you can heal up really quick with like a button or two. Do you have Phoenix on? A nightblade is really tanky low health, isn't he? Feels like he's got like pariah, Mark of the Pariah on or something. But obviously on death, 100%, but he's really tanky low health. I think the one thing I miss from playing Mag to Stam is Stam skills hit much quicker. Like they land a lot faster than magicka skills because they're melee, and melee don't have the travel delay that like projectiles have. Looking at the poll, people are saying switch to Stam Nightblade, which we've been on the Mag Talk for a while, so we'll do that. And then if you want to see Magsalk or something else, then do obviously take part in another poll. But there's my Nightblade. I'm just going to put a poll. I'm just curious what people think. But what would you say is the strongest class in PvP? I did a poll on the channel and I focused on the base game classes. So Nightblade, Templar, Sorcerer and Dragon Knight. And it was pretty apparent that like 56+% out of like 300-400 people were like Dragon Knight is the best, and the next highest was like 15%. So yeah, curious, what do you guys think? I didn't get to put the other classes in because you can only put 4 options in a poll on YouTube, hence why there have always been 4 options. So yeah, I wonder what you think. So at the moment, the poll saying Necro is the best, the strongest class for PvP. Dragon Knight, Warden's like nobody. Nobody says Warden's OP. And Nightblade's left alone for the moment. Just ignore that I'm on a Nightblade though. Vampire Stage 3, the same bursty build that I had last patch, works absolutely fine. Rincora goes Magcro if played right. Yeah, I think Magicka Necro is very good with the kind of 100% to 0% combo that they have. It's very, very effective. Yeah, we need to do that, don't we? Always need to do the Fires Guild. Let's go to Alkiri Desert and see if we can do some AFK dolmen farming whilst we're waiting. Yeah, so there is a poll going if you are curious as to what do you think is the best class. And there are reasons why I'm asking, by the way. So I am wanting to update my PvP charts, which I made a few, probably about a year and a half ago actually. So I've got a kind of mocked up example that I've done so far. And if you want to see kind of what those things look like, it's this. It's not kind of finished in any means, but yeah. If you kind of go, what does it look like, then yeah, I'm just curious to see what you think of it, really, whether you think that's worth doing. But that's why I've been asking, to kind of just see what people think, which I can then feed that kind of information into these charts. So there's a reason for it. And I've also put on, you've probably noticed the notifications on the bottom left. I forgot to turn that on earlier, so my bad. Yeah, this bait is amazing, by the way. I had thought about making this into a dual wield, by the way. And go and spin to win. So we should probably chuck on one of these. Let's see if we can get into sneak long enough to actually put one of those on whilst we do this. Nah. That went really quick. So yeah, Redbeard's going dual wield light attack did get nerfed this update, and it did. I think it was about a 30% nerf or something, which kind of tells you how strong the dual wield heavy attacks were. Is more for the AoE execute, so that's the kind of difference. That if I go with the dual wield, I can then run like Whirling Blade or Steel Tornado. And then you can basically just do your combo and just spin. So that's kind of the advantage. I personally haven't had issues using Killer's Blade. Well, it's more the... There's like the reverse slice I think you're thinking of is when you hit the target, it then does splash damage around the target. But if they roll dodge it, then they miss it completely. Whereas with with Whirling Blade, sorry, or Steel Tornado, because the skill is an AoE on you, even if they roll dodge, you still catch them. So that's kind of the big difference between the two. That Killer's Blade stroke Executioner will hit harder, and it's probably better to get kills with, but Whirling Blade or Steel Tornado is good if they roll a lot. I was blessed on the 1 bar DK. We'll get there. Slow and steady wins the race. Okay, can I heal people? I need... Damn, I didn't get credit for that, did I? We're looking at Sex Plaza. Yeah, this BGQ has been a bit of a time, isn't it? A bit of time. I'm going to quickly check now. Splazers wanting to show me something. Did a big BG, got 14-0, which is a good score. So 14-0 is a solid score. But DK is not OP, is it, Splazer? I didn't check the damage. The damage means nothing in all honesty. Because if you've got a healer, it can really amplify it. But he did 3.2 million damage. So that's normally indicative of lots of dots or AoEs, which if you're using like Whirling Blade, that's going to happen, or Noxious Breath. You can have lots of dots because you've got lots of AoE dots going. Wall of Elements is a good example too. Yeah, we are queued for Battlegrounds, by the way. It's just taking forever. Yes, Splez is going. His Nord DK has 80% corrosive uptime. And this is after the Oakensole nerf. So you can read into that what you want. Redbeard goes, a guy went 74-0 in his guild. That's mad, that is. I think when you get like really high scores like that, it's just where you've been really mismatched with people. And I've had it where I've been on my sniper and I've had, you know, 50, 60 plus kills, like even on stream, but the people were like 30 CP, 140 CP, 180 CP, like they've just got into PvP. And they're running around with like 15k health, and you're like, this is ridiculous because I've got the range of snipe and the burst to one-shot you. Yeah, it was only 1.8 million damage. Yeah, that's normally a sign of you're just nuking people. If you look at Sulks, they tend to have lower damage numbers because all their damage is like direct and instant. Oh, just trying to spin. I can't spin. So just looking at the poll quickly on what is the most OP class. Oh, BGs. The most OP class according to poll is Dragon Knight currently. So yeah, if Dragon Knight currently is what people feel is the most OP class out of Dragon Knight, Warden, Necro and Nightblade. So if you haven't casted your vote, like do so. I said like your name won't show or anything, but just curious what people think is the best class of PvP. Okay, one Crazy King. Yeah, got him. That was pretty good there. Yes, plus is going 9 to 12k whip still. You hear the screaming, it's all funny. Look. I've never seen that. I don't know if any of you've seen that before. That was weird. So weird. Look at me playing the objective. Hey, that the DK has lost a vote. I'm gonna blame Splezzer for that. Part of me feels really bad for going on DK because it is really, really strong. $10k execute, take that. Dead. He got absolutely destroyed there. That really backfired for him. Do you see how quick I killed him? It was like 2-3 seconds. Where did he go? Nightblade's a class. If you play quick, very, very good. But you have to be very fast with it. No, you don't get to Dawnbreaker out. Another one dead. We should probably go for flags, but we are like really in the lead. Splezer's going Nightblade's such a strong class. Oh, I never said Nightblade's not strong. Like, this still has really crazy burst considering. It's him dead. That's him dead too. Oh, did you see that? Are you getting a new computer, Jordan? Awesome, mate. Yeah, ESO on PC is really good. Like, the frame rate's so much higher, it's so much smoother. Add-ons. And if you're on PCNA, the game works, so it's like even better. But yeah, no, that's great news, that is. Yeah, I'm curious what you're getting. I quite like tech. Let me move around to that guy. 12k bow, take that. 17 kills. I'm not sure what I'm better on, Talk or Nightblade. Did not put me up? Nah. I want to go for the execute. Yeah, oh, DK's still in the lead, by the way. That's him dead. But he's off balance now. Yeah, that's him dead. There's a sniper at the back. They've gone. 21 gills, tasty. It's always funny when you fight a nightblade, it's just like the battle of cloak. There's a big burster there. Well, we're going to go for the execute then. Where's his nightblade mate gone? I'm going to go for the kill. So got the stun there on him. Sorry, I was busy trying to kill people. So, million damage, 22-0. That was good. Let's just check for chat then. So Jordan said about the PC, which we said. Redbeard said he's always loved and hated nightblades, which I would fully agree with. Speller's going DK is a beast on a 1-bar build. And he said he's got a disability called bar switching. I wouldn't say that's a disability, but yes. And then Red Irish was talking to Redbeard about his Venom. So I think that was the guy who got the 72-0 or 74, something like that. Oh, you posted a pic in the Discord. Let's have a look. Oh, BG's is ready. Look at that. That was awesome. But yeah, at the moment, people say DK is still probably the strongest class out of what would be arguably the 3 strongest classes in the game. Redbeard put the 74-0. That's mad. Yeah, he's on a Templar, so I imagine an Oakenplar from last patch. Where you just basically topple charge and jab people to death and there's no real counter. I could be wrong and I could be overtly harsh there, but it's still really impressive. Just put a poll up. So there's a poll. We've done what we think is the strongest class. So what do you think is the weakest class? And I put kind of what people perceive as the weakest ones. That legit, that stunned me in the cloak. His Defiler is actually, it hits you through cloak. That's mad. That is an AoE, but it was like targeting onto me still. The Toxic Barrage was nasty. That hit really, really hard. I feel like I shouldn't have died then though. That was a good shade. Did you see that burst we had? That was insane, that DK's burst hill. So people get asked why DK is a carry class or a strong class. It's because of that. That burster was insane. Absolutely nuked him. Absolutely nuked him. Did you see that burst? So that burst was glorious. He must be so annoyed. What do you think of that burst then? Splez is going broken glass. Oh no, this is not going to end well there. Are you following me then? Regulating blood and corrosive. Well, he was using leap, but having the two together is even better. I still can't get over that burst though when I hit him like down the bottom, and it must have been like a 15k burst still. It was mad. Like, that's half your health bar in one button. A lot of DKs in this match though. I noticed that. He's using Scavenging Demise and Defiler, that guy. Oh, there it is, see? One button build, Dan. I'm using more than one button. You can see it with the controller. Cloak is so annoying to fight against at times. What sort of wings up he has? There we go. Oh, he was tanky, tanky, tanky. I'm going to go for the incapacitated fire then. It's about a resource. Do you think Savage... do you have Savage Wealth on this guy? No. I don't use Savage Wealth. I didn't either last patch, even though it was really OP. A lot of DKs. His Crush and Shock surprisingly hits really freaking hard. Like really hard. I think that guy is using Dragakin's Grip, which increases your damage done to targets by 300 per thing on them. So if you've got loads of dots, it becomes really good. That's what it feels like. It could be wrong. Oh, he's got corrosive on he has. You can tell when you hit someone for 800 damage. So I'm quicker than him. Oh, the nightblade came in, of course. Yeah, that burst there was really hard to get a DK down once he's like low health with corrosive or with coag. Weird delay there. Do you see that animation cancel on the bow? Yeah, I haven't seen many Templars. I think people are not used to playing Templar without jabs. I was messing around on PTS with a Beamplar, and it is insane. I want to level it up on PC because it's ridiculous. I was trying to get the tank. I was focused on getting the tank and I went a bit too greedy. As far as it's going, yeah, all the fake Templar jabs are done. The new Templar jabs is garbage though. Really bad. In my pot, yeah, leave. I just ran out of resource. Sage is going on console, you get 6 to 8 Templars. Okay, so a lot of people are saying the weakest class is Magsork. I do feel stamina is stronger than magicka though, at the moment. And it has been for quite some time. He's literally just gone and ran any of that other nightblade. You got your trifecta in Fetishan Hollow. That's him dead. Oh, that's some nice burst there. Oh, it's just a constant spam of it. Couldn't CC break. Is the snare from Leap. Leap 9.4k. 8 for 8. Yeah, it was that guy there. You didn't really get much damage with that. I find Scavenging Demise isn't that good. You can see like it very rarely hit me because you can just roll it a lot of the time, and the damage isn't enough to kill people normally anyway. Oh, our vampires dropped. That's why we're squishy. We need to go eat something quick. Yeah, you do need to have the Vampire Stage 3 for PvP nowadays. It's kind of a must with how potent people are. With like their execution and stuff. I think like most classes run an execute now. I'm looking at the poll up the top, by the way, which says what is the weakest class. Most people say Magsork, and I really do we have food on this to change? I'm really unsure about that. We're still. Is there anything human we can eat? Nope. Doesn't it feed it from in here? But it doesn't let you because you're in a queue. Can I do that? No. Okay, we have to just accept. Okay, we need to feed when we get a chance. Yeah, I wouldn't stress if you don't have a Scavenging Demise Redbeard. Honestly, it's not. I don't feel it's as good as people make it out to be. And I know that sounds really kind of harsh, but a lot of the time it's very telegraphed. It's delayed. So I don't feel it does as much as it could do, if that makes sense. I'll get some. Those are corrosive on. 15 fate runs. Oh, that's not hit me. I think I hit with a few things at once. Yeah, also I got hit with frags and Fisher. I went to go in for the combo, and I literally walked straight into frags. That purple one, by the way, that is when the frag's procced. So if you see that on your death sheet, that's not frags being spammed. That's just the bonus on it. So it's not normally that high. 26 minutes is pretty decent. I've run the whole title stuff. I'm not too concerned about. Oh, try to get the execute there as well. Went to go for the execute against him. So yeah, he's up there. You'd rather run Defiler. He's running both, he is. Full damage is 13k. So he's got both, and the poison injection can proc Defiler, and there's no telegraph on it, so you have to roll a lot, 'cause it's just constant CC stuns. It's really annoying, actually. But the damage isn't high. A part of me is like, this is when I wish I had Sentry on. Okay. I think we should pop that now. That was a big toxic. But it's just annoying to fight against. It's not like it hits. There's a Templar and he's dead. There's a lot of snares in this match, which I need to spread out a bit more. A lot of DK slow you down. Tried CC break and I just couldn't. Oh, that's what he's. I wondered what that Azmaral was doing. That's quite interesting. So he's using crushing shock, light attack, crushing weapons so they land together like crystal weapon does. I've seen a few people do that, and I've tried it with a sniper. It's not good with a sniper, but it's an interesting way to get burst on a Sorc. I hit him for 14k there, spec bow. He pushed coagulating blood and a 14k burst still. Honestly, the DK burster was so strong. There you go. He's up there still. Yeah, Ashes of Creation, if that's good, that'd be quite cool. Yeah, if you just cloak, you can like cloak most of Toxic Barrage. Oh, where did that nightblade go? There, you found him. Oh, I have jumped that. Oh, how did I land on there? I thought I over jumped it. Oh, you got his slabs up. We need to get some distance because. Oh, I'm gonna hit the execute. And there it was 7.8k. You just felt it. Oh, I think Sage is right. Sage is going. I don't know who plays DK as a main. He's a corrosive one. Get away from that. I've got him. No. Oh, no. It was quick from one sniper to another sniper. Sage's gonna have to burst, thirsty boy. Oh, that Atro pulled me out of stealth. That's so annoying. So I don't know if you see, or in a moment we'll see I hit cloak. But then the zap just negates the cloak because it's got an AoE on it. That's really annoying, that is. That was a big amount of burst there. There's always that nightblade, isn't it? That smug guy. You're right, Tate. I think you missed all the Sulk action earlier. So yeah, just checking with chat. Step was saying that the game's kind of gone a bit downhill since they changed the CP and stuff. He thinks the numbers are dwindling. I wouldn't say that. I think it's more casual than dwindling. I think there are still lots of people, but not as many endgame players. This is on PC NA for people curious. And I also play in PCE, and there's loads there. Bethesda's like, queue up for BG. I will go back on the Sulk in a little bit, okay? Because I do enjoy the Sulk. I need to feed though. I don't have my resistances because of Undeath is like OP. Oh, why would they do that? They really cleared everything out. Steps going, that ping. Honestly, the ping can be lower on PCEU, but it lags so much worse. The ping's like I sit around 250 to 280 ping on NA. And it varies. So sometimes it's really good. So I think it's just the server upgrades really helped the game. Well, really helped the performance. $710k execute, I'll take that. Oh, that burst there, that was glorious. That's the big change to the concealed weapon. So being able to control when you're stunned, you can do things like that. There's somebody that went down here. But EU lag is awful. Heavy hitter 11k. Dead in BGs we have full HP. That was a big curse. Let's get around here quick. Got a curse on me, there we go. We're trying to get away from that. Oh, look at him, he walked into that. Yeah, this is the same nightblade that's on my channel. I literally waited for him. You'll see that, I was just like, nope. I'm not wasting my resource, that's ever just like empty. So we just need to get some resources back now, so let's just sit here nicely. Oh, I went to go for the in cap. It should be about here somewhere. He double cloaked, he did. They stole that kill, that's frustrating. But you know, this is the thing I'm using from last patch. Way of the Fire, Wretched Vitality, like it's still solid. Oh, almost killed myself. He's not popping down, is he? Plague Break. I tried rolling that. I'll see it coming. Yeah, Plague at 4.7k is what it hit me for. When there's a DK there, you know that they've got Plague Break on them. They always do. But you know, this is on the NA server step, as I've said earlier. You notice what I did there? I killed his Sulk. His Twilight, sorry. So he went to heal himself, and I took the Twilight out. So when he went to push the button, he's like, "Oh, what?" And he couldn't heal himself. Sage is going BGQs on PC are quick. Yeah, I'd say they are pretty fast actually. There's just a lot more players. A lot more players. Oh, Kev says he finds the lag can be bad in dungeons. I've tanked in dungeons like the Veteran, Cauldron and stuff, and I haven't noticed issues with lag with about 200 ping, 250 ping. And that's from the UK to the NA server. 3-day weekend in the US? That sounds good. Whilst we're waiting, we should probably... I want to get a Sea Serpent because apparently it's all the rage. We should probably see if it's actually worth getting. So is there any leads we can just kind of sit an AFK farm? Giant clam nodes in High Isle Zone. Frozen world boss in the Frozen Ruins world boss, sorry. Okay, we're going to sit by the world bosses in High Isle. There's a few that we have to do. I don't know which one it is. It's the Serpent Bog, whoever that one is. There we go. And I will be jumping onto Sulk after this BG. Yeah, the Mage Guild one can be a bit tedious, I hear. Oh, it's Clam Spot. Didn't even remember picking that up. Let's go there. Grab that bob whilst we're here. So the Bog boss is a real RNG one. I think they're all RNG. Some just feel worse than others. Yeah, we had a bank holiday last Monday, I think it was. Could be wrong. I don't remember what the clams look like. We'll get the Sky Shard while we're here. We're aiming for that Bog boss. I'm going to check the poll as well and just go, what's the poll looking like? People think the weakest classes are magicka Warden with Mag-Sulk just behind, as in being just a bit weaker. Magblade, and then anything else mag. So yeah, I think that's pretty reflective. Giant clown, give me the... we got the lead! Emerald powder. We've got the lead. First clam. First go though. What are the odds of that? God, if getting mythics was like that all the time, that would be insane. I'd have all of them by now. Kev's like, lucky. It's gonna be like that, and then I do my mage guild ones. It'll take like 100+ quests. So what's the betting we can get the bog lead first go as well? And then that'd be 2 for 2. Redbeard was like, do that noise again. Obviously, with being a primary teacher, I now teach secondary school special needs kids. You have to be quite dynamic with your voice. Splez is going, what are you farming? I'm farming something that will help me compete against DKs. Because I think DK, other than being a DK, there isn't much that competes with them. But no, I'm actually farming Sea Serpent Coil. Splez is like, lol. Sage is going, you better not. I don't want to go around the up all day around it. It takes like you're buying my lotto tickets from now on. Hey, do be fair, if that would be the case, I'll be buying my own. Look at this, we're doing PvE. I don't know how people find this fun. It just feels tedious. These little snake things, these are well cool. But the animations are cool, but I don't know how people find any of this challenging. $34K, $40K. Okay, you ready? Is it going to be there? I'm going to go no. I want to say yes. Oh my goodness, it's there. It's there. That's 2 for 2. Okay, I've got to do the Mage Guild. With this luck, I need to do the Mage Guild. That's 2 for 2. What are the odds of that? What are the odds? Oh yeah, Sage is unsubbing. Where's the kick button? I might as well just kick him then, it'd be quicker. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I've got 2 for 2. I've never had this RNG. Kev's gone, it took me 40 tries. God, that is insane. That is actually insane. Look. Got 2 of them, like I'm gonna try the Mage Guild next. But if I can get that on the first go too, that will be such a time saver. Because the other ones you can kind of just sit and AFK them. You know, between Battlegrounds is not too bad. But yeah, I can't believe that. Tate's just like, wow. Would be nice to CC about that. You might notice I'm just letting that toxic wear off me because that's a nasty dot. I can't believe it though. Love Tate. I had to allow that, but yeah, that. Yeah, a lot of greens up there. 8 characters, 4 days. Where'd that salt go? Oh, they're gonna be. They're not even watching their. I hit the stupid Twilight. That's waiting for a massive bomb there. There it was. You could see that. Shh, no, Kev. Kev, don't tell them. You'll give the game away. Trying to get away from that healer. They've got a healer within that green group. Who's that healer? It's that dude. Him. Just spamming heals. Tate's going, I'm definitely going to group with Dan next time he hunts Mythics. Oh, I can't believe it. I remember kill Weaver. I can't believe that either. Yeah, healers are so good in BGs. Or just in PvP generally. There's 2 of them. So lots of cross healing. That burst. Because if I can keep them busy over here, my teammate might be able to. Beam, how much is that beam? That beam is pretty big. 15k. Andy's going, you're so lucky. He's taken 20 goes to try and get that. Yep. I'm not normally that lucky, honestly. The purples are easy to kill. The greens, those healers though, really big burst heals. Alright, we've got that one. There you go. That's one healer dead. Oh, I got my 9k heal, but that healer's come back. He doesn't rotate his camera quick enough. You can see the healing from his mate, literally just spamming heals then. Are you downloading a Middle Earth Shadows of Mordor? The healers are very, very good. But I'm really low to getting the kill. But no. Spencer saying he camped green out 2v4. You notice I'm only focused on the healer, because whilst the healer's up, I'm not going to kill anything nearby. But when that healer's up, you just can't kill anything there. Kev said after watching 10 minutes of Rings of Power, he had to play it. Blood rolling. That's a good Killer's Blade. I haven't seen the Rings of Power yet. I do need to see if there's any decent. Okay, execute, take that. Yeah, I'm currently watching a few different things. Currently, I'm liking Better Call Saul, or Sal, I think it is. However you pronounce it. That's quite good. It's kind of a spin-off of Breaking Bad. I was hoping that's going to be a crit on him, but it's not. Don't pull me out cloak then. Reacher's great. Yeah, I've seen Reacher. Reacher's really good. Yeah, those green healers are really annoying. There were two of them literally sat side by side. Plus that Templar. Just so much like AoE healing. But yeah, those green hitters just can't, because there's so much healing in that. Because there's so much healing in that group, it's really hard to get anybody low enough to kill. It's literally just like, that's literally like a ball group, that is. Isn't it a combustion? 3k, 3.2k? Never noticed that proc twice. But we just have to push the next one that spawns. Couldn't get the ink up. The delay on the ink up took ages. I did. Yeah, that was not a good one. There's so much healing in that match. I was focusing mainly the greens, but there's 350 there plus 611. There's like a million healing on that green team. So much cross healing. I'm going to switch to Mag Salk for a bit. There's a question up. Do you think healers in PvP are OP? Curious what you guys think. This Blazer's going, he's hitting 9k whips without corrosive, and DK is fine. He's like, DK's balanced. It's absolutely balanced, Dan. Yeah, DK's very good. Every time I see people play them, I'm like, I should so go on a DK and just abuse it. BG's is ready. I think Oakensall, I know a lot of people said Oakensall's yeah, a lot of people saying Oakensall's kind of a bit near. I still think it's decent for what it does. You get so much sustain because you don't have to use buff skills. You've got more off resource for healing. As long as you can get the kind of things you need for PvP, it's pretty good. Sugar's going, what do you think about Essence Thief? Essence Thief is really good. It's a really good set. One of the more meta sets. I have just put a fan on, so if it's really bad, do shout and I can try and move or something. It's pretty toasty where I am. For Stamden, I think it's pretty solid. Just literally rolled, didn't he? Look how much he can roll. Since honestly, roly poly nightblades are so annoying to fight as a sulk. There's a sniper from above actually causing the issues. Yeah, that roly poly nightblade is really annoying to try and hit. I think that is one of the weaknesses with Mag Assault, is because all of your skills are projectile. Those are two ults. I tried getting our relic back and I should have just moved out of it to stay alive rather than trying to get them to drop the relic and play the objective. It takes her and he finds healers really annoying because cross-heading's like off the charts. The cross-heading's very good at the moment. I've got that one. But yeah, I think that's the biggest issue with Soul, because everything's really roly-poly. I think Essence is worth getting, in all honesty. Do you see what I mean? Because he rolls so much, I can't actually hit him with most. I can barely hit that guy, to be honest. That sniper, whoever hit me, those snipers hit quite hard. I felt those. Yeah, you see what I mean? Like, against a roly-poly nightblade, as a magswalk, you can't hit them. You're legit just sitting there. I'll never get the pet out and the hill quicker. Nah. I thought my Twilight was out and it wasn't. That was my mistake. Here the question should be 100% yes, according to Sage. I think healers are good. Healers are good in PvP. I actually have a Magsaw killer. I never published because it was really stupid. As in like OP. So I might use it at some point. With the last patch using Champion of the Hist and just spamming Resto ult because it was like 70 ult, it was really stupid. Purifying Light. They went and got our relic instead. I was trying to stop the Reds getting it. That Hydra is doing the right thing though. As a Nightblade, a sniper, it's a really good thing to just defend. You see how like my frag's got dodged because of roll dodge. He literally just ran away, like wanting to fight and just ran away. Don't get that. Like it wasn't even like he was trying to turn around to come back. Johnson's like, I made my 5-piece Mara today. Gosh, I wish I did it earlier. Yeah, Kev's gotten the golden this week is pretty decent. Got Rush off Agony on there, which is pretty good for group play and for bombing. Good on Sulk as well if you want to just troll people. I don't think I got the sets on me to make this 2-bar. Do I have a resto? Let me have a look. Might do. Could use Potentes, I guess. Oh, Esplezza's going very balanced DK build. Yeah, DK is very good. I like playing with the shielded playstyle when I use my Sulk. I don't know what other people do. I normally use 2 to 3 shields. And we can use a light armor shield to be tanky. It gives us a slot up here we can use for something else. Where's Resto ult? Yeah, I used to run Sithis on my Sulk. I don't have it on NA. I've got it on EU though. This was a pain in the neck to farm this. Absolutely horrific. Maybe we can just cut that on for now. This is by no means an optimal build, but I'm sure it'll work. And then probably gonna move, drop the frag spammable. Now we have an option. We could keep the frag spammable, which will get us access to Bounderstorm. If we use Mighty Tudor, I think it is. I don't know if I have it though. I don't have it over here. We could use Mighty Tudor, which will mean we get the armor buff. But what I've noticed is that even with the armor buff, 5k, people have like 12 to 14k pen on their character sheet anyway. So they're just bypassing all your armor anyway. So I'm wondering if it's even worth doing that. Splezza goes, do you force your students to play ESO? No, is the answer. I think with the nature of being a teacher, it wouldn't be appropriate for me to obviously talk about that at work. So I don't. You're a herbalist. All those glorious shields we have. Tons and tons of shields. Shields for days, guys. Is our sustain? Our sustain's okay. But yeah, I think I would probably need to use engine on this. Or you can go with Tudor if you want the armor buff. Or you can go with 1 Sithis. And then 1 piece. Yeah, Sithis and 1 piece armor monster set. Like Lord Warden, I think, is 1 piece armor, which will give you probably more than Tudor would. Oh, Sage is hunting for the clan lead and he hasn't got it at all. Let's try the Mage Guild lead. That's the next one to go for. Or not. BG's. I will be going off shortly because it's 11:30 at night. But I am. We could run Spalder of Ruin. I run this on my tank, by the way. This is great for PvE. Chaos, the other option is the ring. I was using Oaken Soul a minute ago. I guess that's better than stand regen. Yeah, I miss the old shield stacking mag sulks of the beyond the year. They were really good. Really good back in the day. It's weird not having a movement buff though. Oh, you mean Marken? Yeah, but the lead. Oh, hi. Yeah, my skills are in the wrong spot. I can really feel that. Yeah, I need to move my skills around. Oh, you dodged it right at the last minute. Oh, my health bar went very, very low then. You see, I saw what it was coming to do, so I was like, I need to just get some healing up and get some resources back. There you go. Oh, there's a sniper. That sniper hit me really hard. Is that 7-8k? Oh, 5k. Took my shield off as well. Yeah, see, Sage, the trickiest Sage, you need to go to it first time, get it, and then you're done. You know, that is the trick to getting that lead really quickly. And if you don't get it the first time, I don't really have any other suggestions. As unfortunately, Deep Fisher popped out a second time. Yeah, Sugar's going, he doesn't know. He can't count how many BGs he gets into where people just don't die because of tankiness. I think the issue with Sugar with that is most people play Stamina, in all honesty, because it kills quicker than Mag. And they gave Vigor extra armor, so everybody has like 3k more armor. You got it, 21 clams, see? But yeah, I think Sugar's right. The healing power in PvP, I think a lot of it comes from hybridization. and I know some people really love it, but it just gave all stamina builds magicka heals. And because heals scale of weapon damage and spell damage, with stamina having typically 2,000 to 3,000 more weapon damage than spell damage, they get bigger heals. So the issue isn't so much about the cross healing. Hey, cheers for that, Tate. The Tate's going, do you think pet builds with Ritualists and Necroprotectors would be good? I have tried Ritualists on Wardens, it doesn't work. It does work on Necros and it should work on Sorks, but I can't guarantee. But yeah, no, big thanks for that, that's really appreciated. Oh, I've got to kill this guy. He is lagging like mad, isn't he? But no, yeah, really appreciate that. I think you could. I think the issue is people in PvP move out of AoEs a lot, and if I see an Atro, I just move away from it. You can outrange it easily. There we go. But no, yeah, cheers for the support. And I think to your question, as I said, it will work. It just seems you're sacrificing an awful lot for very little short-term game. Don't push my streak in far. You'll see me push it. I'm pushing it, I'm like, nope. But yeah, no, I think it's. I don't think it's too viable in my opinion. Hey, cheers, Sage, for that. Sage's comment is, I wonder how high he can push Mage's Wrath damage-wise. Now, is that because I'm spamming it quite a lot in this BG? Or is it just generally... Oh, he's back again. There we go. Oh my goodness, it's like one sniper after next. Literally, like... yes to both. Oh, look, there's a third one. Was it a third one just spamming snipe stuff? Oh, Dragakin is so now, Kev. It did take a nerf. Oh no, that's gonna do that, mate. Wizards going, what sets am I rocking? Chokathorn, Alfeek, and 3 trainee. To Tate's question, you can spam Atros, which I know you tried doing before, and you want to kind of get it up, and it's still possible somewhat. We just move that Warden is like, honestly, I swear he has like, he's just absolutely loving me. Nope. I was messing about, to be fair. I deserve the bag. I was messing about so much. Sage saying your Templar would be really annoying in BGs. Let's go. We'll go to that guy and we'll fight him properly, okay? But that was just messing about, as you can see. The nightblade hit with a big incap. That's a big incap. Yeah, 7k. Yeah, I'm not. I've been using the vigor. I've been using for mine as well. I've been using armor buffs. People just have so much pen, like so much penetration. I'm kind of getting to the point on like certain classes, sorcerer. Like, what's the point? Oh, Mangi goes or swap deadly with Order's Wrath. Order's Wrath isn't that good. I know people go on and on about how good it is, but it really isn't, and that sounds really harsh. But I really don't rate it as a set. The issue is you get 8% bonus damage when you crit, with a higher crit chance overall, so you crit more often. But you could just use something like Essence Thief and that's 10% damage all the time. Or use Stoon's Favour, which is like 6k pen, which is like 13-14% damage all the time. I don't know, I never kind of bought into the whole Order's Wrath thing. But yeah, I'll tell you this Sorc works. I think it works particularly well on classes that have innate crit passives, like Nightblade and Templar. But you often find that people have pretty good impen. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's. I just don't think it's as good as people make it out to be. Switch class. I've been on Sorc for a while. Let's go on my Warden for a bit. Oh, talking of which, I want to make a new build at some point. So, I've got an idea of a beam plar, and I've tested it on PTS, and it is ridiculous. So I don't know whether I can be bothered to level it up or if people would want to see it. So, yeah, if you want to see a beam plar, let me know. Yeah, I'd be really curious. So the idea of a beam plar literally is you use beam as your spammable. And I've managed to get the defense of it to similar to the of a necromancer. So it has like the same amount of mitigation as a stam grow, whilst spamming beam that also has like I think it's some 18k tooltip or something stupid like that. That's ridiculous. But I need to level it up over on NA. Oh, I've got the gear already sorted for it. The gear's ridiculous. Like, easy to get to. Yeah, I'm still trying to get fight skilled on this character as well. Like, honestly, it's tedious doing this. Sage going, that pole should be 100%. Javelin spam is good. I was using that last patch. I didn't make a video on it though. But yeah, Javelin spam is great because it bypasses armor. The issue I had though when I was running it was the sustain. Let's leave this group. And yeah, I find you run out of sustain a bit too quick. For the sets, for my Templar, they're sets that are quite cheap. Well, one set's cheap, another's a bit more pricey. But when you combine them together, they really synergize. So I kind of want to buy it myself before it goes up. Because if I say, oh, it's so-and-so, then the gear goes up and then it's really expensive and I can't buy it. Oh, we're going to do Mage Guild as well before I forget. Let's do that, because I keep forgetting. Let's get our Mage Guild daily thing done. And hope we get the lead on the first go. We've got the lead off the clan the first go. We've got the bog boss lead the first go. So we're 2 for 2 so far, and I'd like to keep this, you know, ratio up.
Did you come here for crafting certification? But if I formed the lattice,
Is this the daily one?
welcome to the major. Of a sort.
Is that the quick? I don't know what them are. You can tell I haven't done. Then we have blue markers.
If you came for crafting certification, I can assist you.
Honestly.
No? Sugar's like Stamden. I am planning to jump on Stamden after. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, let's cancel that. I wasn't reading this text. Let's go quests. Oh, we need to do that. Okay, let's get rid of that. Yep, join, great. No, on a quest. Where are the daily quests here? It sounds... They've normally got a blue icon on them. You can see I have not done the daily quests in a very long time.
Well met. Remember, long history, the ruins of Silum were a dark.
I think that might be one. I don't know. We'll do that one. We'll see what we get. I don't think it's a daily quest. And I might actually have to Google it. So I've not done the Mage Guild in years on ESO. Sugar loves these stand-in builds. Yeah, I'll put my stand-in on after this Magden build, okay? Once we finish the match. But I'm trying to get Dawnbreaker up. Because without Dawnbreaker you kind of lack that oomph. I mean, at the end. Okay, hopefully that's it done. Got 4 of them. There we are queued for Battlegrounds. It's just taken a while this time. Used to be yeah. See, I used to be addicted to Lobo, so I was refining characters and grinding up fighters as soon as possible to have Dawnbreaker. That would be pretty good in low level BGs.
Well done. I am Shalador, young one.
Oh, this is the actual quest. This is the quest, is not the daily. Expensive hobby. You eventually just started leveling up your CP instead. Yeah, I think moving to the CP makes sense. I don't think we'll get to that one. I never, and this sounds harsh, I never saw the appeal of low level Battlegrounds and stuff. Like, the combat just feels really slow. Whenever I've done it anyway, like compared to, you know, plus 160 CP Battlegrounds. The combat in just no CP below 50 seems really, really slow. I could be wrong, like maybe it changes to get higher level, but whenever I've done it, I've just felt like this is a real slogfest. Obviously, feel free to agree or disagree, but that was my take on it. I think War Maiden and Cyrodiil's Light or Rallying Cry for the Beampler. So the big thing I found with the beam from testing is it's not so much a getting the tooltip up. I've got trio on this, let's probably change that. Yeah, I don't have an offensive ult on this. I need to change it. Oh, there's some. We managed to get him. Yeah, let's put on an actual damage skill. There you go, we've got a damage ult. It's not the best one, in all honesty. I would like to use Dawnbreaker or Meteor. He literally lagged that, didn't he? I absolutely ran for it. Sugar Zone, when you land juicy crit hills all the time. There's 3 nightblades. Got 2 of them, then the other one came and got me. 530. 6 kills. Magden. Whoop whoop. And Magden just feels like it kills bad players. That's really how it feels. We could use the vampire spammable, but Kev said he's testing IC Conjurer on Magden. I think I play Magden every patch. I don't always make a video on it, but I'll play it a lot. It's one of my favourite classes. You can probably tell it's something that I use a fair bit because I can rotate quite well on it. And yeah, I'd find the issue isn't the dot pressure, or it's the finishing. You don't have that oomph when they're low health. I know you can use like an AoE spin to win or dizzying switch, executioner, but you just might as well play. You might as well play stand-in at that point. It's a shame there's no good actual magicka executes for Warden. But yeah, definitely try Icy. I don't feel it's going to be that good. And just a reminder for people, if you do obviously have any questions after the stream, you can comment. I also have a Discord as well, which you're welcome to join. It's obviously what me and there's like 700-800 people in there, so there's loads of people. So if you get any questions, just obviously shout. But yeah, the details are in the chat if you want. Kev says just need to get rid of gate and put an execute there. 100%. I agree with Kev. I had an idea where basically what I was thinking is frozen gate, when you put it on the floor, it's after it does like AoE damage or kind of drops a pit of ice or something, but then you have it like an AoE execute as a morph, so when enemies go in there they take bonus damage from other skills, or it's like an AoE dot that's like an execute. So whilst you're in there, it might do like 1,000 damage, but when you're below 50% health, it does like 3,000 damage every second or something. And because it's an AoE, you can just chuck it on the floor. So you can kind of pre-line it up as the kind of uniqueness. Or the easiest one would be just make Fletcher Infection and execute. No, it's basically just poison injection. But I think the issue is you don't have a lot of damage skills here. And having the execute on the bear is not good for PvP. Now let's switch to a stand-in. We got to do our mage guild though before I forget. Sorry about that. The other option I did have was change how bear works. So instead of having like the Wild Guardian or the Eternal Guardian, change Eternal Guardian to something like Spectral Guardian. So the bear doesn't actually exist in the world, but when you cast it, like a bear swipe comes out of you and swipes things in front of you for like, and that does the execute on that. And I think that would kind of work. The frozen spikes increase damage. But I think whatever they do, it's going to be hard because, and I think with the hybridization, it really emphasizes the issues that magic and stamina are very different in PvP, that is. And so what you end up left is that kind of, if you buff the magicka side, stamina could use it and become even stronger. And I'd say Stamina Warden is pretty good this patch. So yeah, I think there's a real kind of balancing act, and I don't think there's an easy solution to it. But nevertheless, something does need to be done about it. Oh, we're just going to turn this quest in so I don't forget. There's one like Killer Blade. I think all executes should be like 50% down, because Executioner is, and it's why it's so popular. Radiant Oppression is. Killer's Blade now is. The only other execute that you have really is Endless Fury. And you can kind of get that as a slightly different mechanic, so it's not as bad, still somewhat good. Yeah, for people who just joined, by the way, I'm just turning in this quest. And I need to find where the daily is for Mage Guild. I'm trying to get these Sea Serpent leads. Who do I need to speak to turn this in? Is it this woman? We are in the middle of a quest, so we can't skip this, sadly. Easiest one is Mournhold. Okay, I'll go there in a sec. So we get a TP there. Okay, in and to the left. Let's do that. That seems a bit of a track. I don't really need to go to Avia or Via, it's called, where you get the Strangler's lead. We're looking for, is it Deshan? I forget his name now. You can tell it's late. Yeah, Deshan. Oh, you're right, Smug. Smug's saying, what would he use instead of Scavenging Demise? You were in the BG earlier, I recognise your name. You're using Scavenging Demise and Defiler. They're quite annoying to fight against because you have to CC roll. With Scavenging Demise, I would honestly use Way of the Fire. It is a better set. Because I think what people forget is, for a lot of PvP and sniping, the damage isn't like bursty anymore. So back in the day, you used to land like 15k snipes, 20k snipes easily, and now you're getting like 7,000, 8,000. So there's not really loads. So from all my testing, Way of the Fire was the consistently highest DPS set in the game. Procking every 2 seconds, poison injection procs it on cooldown. So your initial hit will crit from Cloak with the proc. Then you do your second hit and it will proc again because of travel times and stuff. so it ends up adding like 4 to 5k burst on the combo. And then if not dead, because you got the injection on them, it just keeps ticking, doing more and more damage, helping you to keep them low. So that's what I found was the best. And then there's other sets you can pair with it, but I wasn't a fan of Scavenge and Demise personally. That's just me though. I just find it misses way too much. Madness into Shan. Where do we need to go? Up there. Oh, we've got Waste Run. So yeah, hopefully that helps, but that's all I can really say. And I do have a video that kind of I've gone through and tested like probably 25 different combinations and just put in kind of the top 8 video set combos that I found were viable-ish. And Scavenging was on the list, but it wasn't high up there. It was kind of, it's good, but it's too hit and miss. I don't know why I'm going this way. This is like the longest way to get around over here. It's ridiculous. Shimmering Shield's quite nice, I enjoy that. It's quite a good skill in Battlegrounds for snipers and stuff. Really saves your behind, to say the least. So we're hoping to get the Sea Serpent lead on our first go. Yeah, Red Mountain's not bad, but on a sniper it's not reliable, because what happens is you have to be within, there's a range limit on it, it's like 15 meters range. It doesn't say that, but there is a limit on it. If it's on like a Stamden, yeah, why not? Because you're in melee. Yeah, you're using a Sand, but yeah, there's no reason not to. Like, it is a decent set. No, we're just gonna kill the bosses here. I thought it was higher than Chalks. Yeah. I can see it being good. For me, I like having reliable damage, and having to rely on the proc triggering when you need it and to also hit. Yeah, I find just a bit awkward. Okay, skill point, sweet. Okay, now this is the moment of truth. Do we get the lead? That is what we're looking for. So far, I've had 2 for 2. I don't think getting 3 for 3 is actually going to happen, but I'm hopeful. So if you missed that, we're farming Sea Serpents earlier, and I opened the clan, got the lead first go, killed the world boss, got the lead the first go straight at one after the other. It was ridiculous. So I got 2 leads in like 5 minutes, and I was like, this is mad. You can tell I don't come more like around this way often. Okay, I was going 3, the magic number. But yeah, it was just insane, because I literally, normally it takes ages to get that. Way of the Fire is great, and Sheer Venom's decent. That was pretty good. you'll find though that you won't. If you're going against like roly-poly nightblades, they will just dodge you. Okay, is it? So do you have to open it to get the lead? Because I don't feel confident yet. So no. Okay. Damn it. It's gonna be, I hate these types of ones where you have to just do a quest. Law book. Grab that. Yeah, I would definitely use use Way of the Fire. The thing with the Defiler that you had on and the Scavenging Demise Smug is their cooldowns. So what was happening is one was proccing every 5 seconds, give or take, which meant because they can both stun you, or one stuns you and one hits you really hard, typically, it meant that you had to kind of move a lot and roll a lot, which did drain stamina. So that was quite annoying to go against. But as for their proc damage hitting me, the damage on them was really low. You can, Kev, but I did that on the Markham Ring on PC EU. That's it. 11 characters, 42 days, no lead. I gave up. So this is just stupid. Like I got just like Marking can't be that good.
The guild requests your help.
Let me put on my stuff. Oh, the Oaken's on the other bit. I don't think I saved the Stamden build on this actually, so I might need to go. Yeah, I didn't save it. I renamed it, didn't save it. So I will need to reset that back up over here. For people curious what it actually was though, it was agility, it was ethereal ascension, which was actually really good. It makes you like uber tanky in medium armor, so you can run like loads of medium. And I then run Balorg with it. And I went with, I think it was 3 agility. Or was it 2 agility, 3 agility, 1 trainee? Something like that with Oakensoul. And the idea is that if you had the Fate 2H, you'd run that here instead. So that'll give you the Fate proc, which is decent. You'd get the Balorg, you get the armor, and you have a bit of agility damage, or if you want, you could go trainee for resource, and the Oaken buffs. Skills, I went with Dizzying Swing, if I recall, Reverse Slice, Arctic Blast, down here, Deep Fissure, and Bird of Prey. So I had the movement speed buff and snare immunity, the delayed burst skill, had a spammable stroke stun, had the execute that you need, and then I had the heal if I needed it. And I was using Northern Storm, but I would use Dawnbreaker. So that's what I was using on my Stamden, which I won't set up tonight because I need to change a few things, like from different characters, gear and stuff. But yeah, I'm going to kind of call it there because I'm just looking at the time and I've got work to do in the morning. So if you like what I do here, then obviously make sure that you do subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. And I will say a massive thanks to all the people on Patreon and the people who support the videos. Like, it really, really helps and makes it much, much easier to do this. So just a massive thanks to you guys. There is a Discord, as I've said. So if you want to join that and chat with myself or get any questions asked and stuff, you can just ask in there. And if you did want to become a Patreon and kind of support myself, you can. There's obviously as little as much as you want is up to you, but all the details are there should you wish. But I'm just going to go and call it there. So I'm going to say a big thanks to everyone, and I'll catch you in the next video or on the next stream. So thanks for watching, guys. Take care and bye.